Servers are currently down. They're doing maintenance. Very, very out of character for them. So that's why I didn't go live straight away. Okay? 6 past and you weren't live and you're sad? Well, look, that's not my fault, okay? You gotta blame the internet. So I'm just gonna sit here clicking into BitCraft. Like a fiend. Like a fiend. Takes one to know one? I don't know what you're talking about. You are incorrecto inspecto, sir. You just watch your dang. You know what? Just for that? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, Darkest. How does that make you feel? Huh? How does that make you feel, buddy? What about this one? Hey? How does that make you feel? Huh? How does that make you feel, buddy? Hey? Hey? How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel, buddy? You feel real good now? Yeah? You feel real good? Huh? You feeling real good? What about these ones? Hey? Yeah. Look at that. Mmm. Delicious. And you can't have any of them. None of them. Whoa. I just went tweaking trying to turn down the volume of Twitch's built-in alerts, and that was loud as heck. I'm gonna have to go through and like find another sub thing. It was crazy loud. Thank you for the ear-destroying biddies. Thank you for the ear-destroying Twitch biddies. Why is it so loud, Twitch? I shouldn't be surprised. It's Twitch, right? They can't figure out anything. They're like, hey, here's this mechanic, but we're not going to turn the volume down because ha ha ha. And you're like, why? Why you like this? Why you like this, Twitch? Like, what's the point? I turned down the alert sounds, but apparently they didn't do anything. Maybe I gotta check all of them, right? Like what the heck, man? It's turned down here too. What are you... Why you like this, Twitch? Why you like this, brother? Is it this one? No. They're both turned down. I don't know why it's so loud. Unless it's like specifically, it's every individual thing maybe. Let's have a look. Subscriptions. That volume's also down. Why? Biddies, where's bits? This one is still cranked volume? It's not. I understand. Yeah, they all say I've got it down to like 15% and 20%. Like I turned it down and it should have been quieter and it's still wildly loud. It's offensively loud. It's obscenely loud. Sure. Sure, Twitch. Good job, guys. Good job. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be ashamed. Let me in. Ugh. They still won't let me in, Darkest. How's day 85 of 7 days to die? What's that? 85. That's not a multiple of 7, is it? What are we looking at? Multiples of 7. 84? Be close, right? Is that right? Yeah, 84. There you go. Quick maths. Oh, every 10 days? Just so numbers are easy? That makes sense, I guess. I guess that makes sense, right? Heaven forbid 2 adults do basic math. Heaven forbid, right? That's disgusting that anyone would expect you to do basic math. Let's just do multiples of 10. You want to hear a wild story about multiples of 10, Darkest? A girl that I used to date, who was the counter coordinator at a JB Hi-Fi, she was in charge of all the other people that took money from customers, right? She didn't know how to figure out 10% of something. I had to teach a 20-something-year-old woman how to move a decimal point, bro. It's ridiculous. She'll go far. Let me into BitCraft. You can move. Well, yeah, you can move them. Cody, how you doing, man? Yeah, you'll notice that I'm still on the just chatting screen because we're waiting for BitCraft to open up its servers, because unlike most other games I play, they very rarely have server downtime, and they had server downtime for an hour and a bit today. They're like, we're doing some stuff, which is cool. What's the bet there's an update, and I gotta update my game first because I'm a silly boy. What's the bet? Let's have a look. Turn it off. I've turned the game off. I'm sitting here staring at Steam. I put 150 hours into this game. Nothing yet. All right. Let's try loading it up, see if anything's changed. I'll be staying up late this evening, guys, because I'll be watching the Samsung Unpacked. I want to see the official word about the flip. Let me into the servers. Let me. BitCraft. These guys, disgusting. Let me in. Here you go. Here's a Ford commercial that Misbehave gave us 2 days ago. But I think I was busy at the time, so I didn't pay attention to it. So now we get to all enjoy it. Fresh, replayed off the press.
Welcome, gamers, to the exhilarating world of BitCraft. The point and click. High octane, blood pumping, adrenaline inducing, early access adventure. Build your materials, collect your social interactions, chop down a toad, fight a tree, haul your boat, and sail your wagons. Anything is possible. With the Hexagon RuneScape single shard universe. And best of all, capes. BitCraft. This segment brought to you by Game Drought Industries. Keep them wanting more.
How appropriate. How appropriate, the game drought part at the end while I wait for the service to load back up. I'm going to click it now into BitCraft. Dang it. I was hoping that ad was the magic to let me in. I'm hoping that ad was going to do it. They'd be like, well, thank you for that. That ad was perfect, and now we're going to let you in the game. But they didn't. And now I'm sad. What do I do with my life, chat? Do I go play other games that are disappointing? Star Citizen is still pumping out. I mean, at least they're pumping out new PTU patches. That's something, right? So they got that. What are they up to? 677 now is the current PTU patch they got. Oof. BitCraft, let me in. Let me in, BitCraft. Let me in, BitCraft. Here, look, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Show you the screen that I'm looking at the moment. This is what I'm looking at. And then you can see next to me here, the server maintenance times. We're still waiting. It's gonna be a while. Let me in. Nothing. Yeah, stop it, BitCraft. Stop being rude. Let me play. I transported myself to the west of Waldcross, the area that I started off at, and I've now started going through. There's like this really cool archipelago looking style area, and I've already encountered like one encampment that has tier 3 workbenches because I need that to work on certain materials. I'm now at the point where I think I've got 3 days left of supplies for my camp, so I need to find a spot where I can kind of base as my home because mine's gonna crumble soon, and I don't want to put the time and money into like building it back up because I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. So I'm sailing around. I got my sailing up to level 25, got my fishing up to level 42. I'm currently just like mining random rocks to try to get that to 40 so I can get a new outfit. And now they won't let me in the game. Let me in, BitCraft. Let me in. BitCraft. Let me in. Hey. Hey. Let me in. Oh, man. There's probably people on the Discord. They're like, why is it broken? And they're like, you can never play. You'll never be allowed to play BitCraft ever again. See, that's currently where I'm at. Hey, Darkest, do you found any sweet deals on Prime Day? There's a bunch of, I don't know if it's like going to be a step up, but I noticed there were a whole bunch of AMD CPUs, but I assume they're like the older generation as opposed to the newer stuff. So probably not what you're chasing, but I did see that and I was like, ooh, I wonder if there's some cool stuff going on. I also wanted to see if there were any, because I was for a little while tossing up between the Motorola and the Samsung flip phone, but it's just the older generation of Motorola phone that's on special, which makes sense, right? Like you try to clear out your old stock to get ready for the new stock that still hasn't made it to Australian shores yet. of the Ultra. So 45 minutes till end of maintenance according to their Twitter. Get out of town. They said 1 hour. Is it really 2 hours? Brother. They have a Twitter? They have a Twitter? No. Darkest. Why would you say that? You're the reason they extended it. Not cool, bro. Not cool, brother. Darkest, why would you do this to me? No, I can't do that on my computer because my computer for some reason tries to access my old Twitter. And my old Twitter, I got the password wrong, so it's now suspended. So I'm stuck in a cycle of I can't delete the Twitter because I can't log into it. And I can't log into it because it's suspended. So I'm like, cool, man. And for whatever reason, my browser is just like, this is the one. I'm like, no, not that one. Because, you know, Twitter's such a reliable system. Just a toxic hellhole. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to play something else then, right? Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Yeah, it's Prime Week or whatever it is. BitCraft. You cheeky devils. No, delayed. No. 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 Why? Are comments just turned off for it? Or people just not commenting? This is not cool. This is not cool, Darkest. Delete Twitter cookies and browser. Don't tell me how to live my life. You know my mum? You know my mum? Okay. Your mum's not your mum? Wow. How doing, Puffig? Привет to yourself. Unfortunately, BitCraft apparently is still on maintenance. So I will not be able to stream that. Whoa. 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 Misbehavior swearing at me in Discord. He's using the swears chat. Can you believe that? He's using the swears. What do I play then, Darkest? What do I play, bro? What do I even do? What do I even do, bro? It's the end of the stream, I guess. 13 minutes in. Stream over. I was getting so excited too. I was getting so excited. I was gonna sail around and do some fishing and do exciting stuff. And now I'm just sitting here waiting for that, and I still got another 4 hours until the Samsung unpacked. So what do I even do with my life, Darkest? And now Darkest is going to be like, I'm going to bed now. Good night, guys. I'm going to sleep. Because that's what Darkest does. Darkest is like a raven. He comes in, delivers bad news, and just GTFOs. He's like, peace, I'm out, bye. And you're like, thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. Why? Now I got to change all the titles and stuff. I got to change the titles to the stream, right? And be like, hey, just sitting here waiting for MAINT to end. Wow. Oh, wow. You just update the title then. Be like, let me in. Insert Andre meme here. Waiting for a mate. I just updated the title on Twitch because I'm funny. Star Citizen. It's not like you play it for long anyway because that 45-minute gap filler. Yeah, and have some dude steal my armor. What do you reckon? Some dude will just take my gear because apparently that's a thing that's happening at the moment. Apparently that's a thing that's happening at the moment. Good times. Good times, you know. What's not to love about it? What's not to love about it? Just rebuild. I gotta clean the mat, the play mat you gave me, Darkest, because I cleaned the other one, right? I watched this video on how to clean it, and I knew how to clean it, but it was like drying was always the issue. I used to hang it up in the clothesline and then get like curled in the edges. And they're like, yeah, lay down flat in a towel and you can like roll it and just leave it somewhere for a couple of days. It'll dry. I'm like, that's brilliant. So I did that. It's currently laying down on the floor in a towel. In a PAX towel, actually. A very old, faded yellow PAX towel that I won as like one of those QR code competition things. It's got like bleach stains and dye stains from dyeing things and paint and all that kind of jazz. But yeah, it's drying just the standard black pad that I've got. And then once I've got that one down here, I'll clean up the one that you got me. The very sussy barker one that I have to cover with a keyboard, you know? But you're right, I might just have to play something else. We'll wait another... Geez, I feel like people who like when they play Star Citizen, they just wait for the server main to fix. And it could just be they have better proper rewards for QR code this year. I don't think they will, dude. I feel like every year it gets a little bit lazier, you know? The one your missus doesn't really approve of, that's the one. That's the one. Yes, sir. Darkest trying to get me in trouble with my missus, you know? Bit of a rat bag. Bit of a rat bag, huh? I'll remember that, Darkest. And I'll bide my time. And I'll find her. You had it listed? Only because I knew that you degenerates would probably pick that one. Whoa. That was crazy loud.
You're listening to Wilderness Radio.
No, I'm not.
The tunes to help you get to that one place with the thing. Music from the medieval mamba to the lumberjack hokey pokey.
What?
Perhaps something spicy while you make content. For your Only Roots page, we've got you.
Whoa.
With hits like, What tier is that?
Whoa.
Along with, I punched a toad and I liked it. This is Wilderness Radio.
Is
Make
it?
Sailing a Breeze.
Oh.
Brought to you by Pie Hole Skunkwares.
What?
Your premium rope supplier. When in doubt, double down.
Oh, man. You said sailing and I got sad because I can't sail because the servers still won't let me in. That was funny. I see what you did there with the spicy. It was very clever. Lumberjack hokey pokey. What's cracking, misbehave? I might have to play something else, bro. I might have to play something else. It's a bit sad. We're just sitting here waiting for a maint, you know? Just a little bit of maintenance chat. Ain't no big thing. We're just chilling. I was finding out this new kind of realm. I was heading towards, what's that one called? It's not quite the Gulf of BitCraft, but there was another area and it was very Tortuga-y, like a little island chain. And I really should get back into Skull and Bones. I'll do that later. Very new one. Stupid extensions. I mean, look. Oh, you know, I'm getting there. I'm mostly waiting for a server to open up as well as waiting for the, I'm just clicking this button. Is that okay? Is that gonna, it didn't immediately say no. It didn't immediately say no. It's sitting there. Request timeout. No, let me in. Oh man, I got excited. Play Stardew? No. No, Darkest, I won't. How about you play Star Citizen? Huh? How about you fly your Corsair? Huh? How about you play that? Yeah. How you like them apples, you rat bag? You rat bag. Play around a DVD? Oh no, I don't want to get bullied. I got bullied. I played one round and I got bullied, bro. It was bad. They made fun of me. They were teabagging and they were showing their torch in my eyes. And I was like, leave me alone. I even opened the gate for them. I was like, get out of here, you rat bags. And then someone in the chat said, bad luck. Good luck. You get them next match. And I was like, I don't want to play another one. I don't want to play another round. I'm going to go home. And I took my axe and I went home. Who was I playing as? I was playing as, I don't even remember. Wait. Oh no, I was playing a spirit. Yeah, I was getting slapped around, bro. Look, I don't think skill-based matchmaking exists anymore. I think they all find a way to smurf themselves or something. Or like do so badly they get down to low level. Because I know that you if you didn't play for ages, you'd get dumped down in the levels. But clearly it's not a thing anymore. Because I was so good. I was so good once upon a time that now I'm against high skill players. It's bad. And they're just kicking me all over the car park and making fun of me and laughing. Hey, Darkest. Check out my chair, bro. Have you got yourself a battle bull chair yet, bro? A Vaporweave 2? You got one of these yet? Didn't think so. Didn't think so, bro. Or one of these. A mother. Mother. Because somebody needs to stay up late and watch her unpacked about phones. Whoa! Why do you keep trying to deafen me? Whoa! Twitch, why are you so aggressively loud? Why? Why are you like this? I'm clicking this again. It won't let me enter BitCraft. It won't let me enter BitCraft, chat. It's ridiculous. You know whose fault this is? It's Darkest fault. It's Darkest fault because he hates freedom. Because he hates freedom, you know? The irony. Dark Shadow gifting a tier 1 sub to James 90 times. James 90 times? Yo. Wait, did that just bring a little alert thing up on the bottom that slid up the whole way? Is that part of the... That must be part of the... That's weird. Twitch, you need to sort out your audio, guys. Is there a way that I can... Is there a way that I can do the thing? Can I do it? How do I edit it? I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I got 2 alert boxes too, which is the wild thing. I'm gonna delete this one. Now I'll put this one here. Hopefully this works. I don't know if it's the same one. I don't know if it's the same one. What an odd rando to give it to. Yeah. Who is James 90 times? Who are you, James? When did you follow me, you cheeky devil? Hey? Let me see what the general settings for this one are. Layout. Oh, it's in the middle there. A couple of months ago. Oh, gee, you're scoping them out already? You're a little bit creepy, you know that? A P90X instructor. What's P90X? 5th month? That's crazy. When's he even from, bro? When's he even from? No. But now where's the audio? This is all here. What if I bring the audio down to 10% on both, right? Save changes. I wonder if that'll fix it. Maybe not. Maybe it's because it's playing through... Is that a thing? Maybe? No, well, I've got my stream muted, so it shouldn't be there. It's just loud. It's just aggressively loud and rude and mean, and it hurts my feelings. 9 messages? Oh. What'd they say? What was it about? Was it about Star Citizen? Maybe it was from a Star Citizen raid or something. That's crazy. I don't even know. I don't even know, Darkest. I don't even know. When was this? Who was this? It's crazy. Let me in, BitCraft. It's not letting me in. It's not letting me in. They said you're always mean to me? Oh, is it just like your alt account then? It's just your alt account, bro. That's just Darkest alt account complaining, saying I'm mean to him because he's soft. Soft like wet bread. Like bread left in the... Hey, I think I'm connecting, chat. Might be connecting, chat. We might be connecting. I think it's loading the game, boys.
Each time when I come here,
I am abused.
I am abused.
Well, that's because you're a butt. That's because you're a butt. I can't help that. Ayo! Oh, I got very concerned for a moment there. I was like, where's my boat? Where's my boat? All right, so I have an entire hold full of Imerium. I need to find a place that will let me smelt it, right? So this is kind of where I teleported in here. I ran through here. And then I've done a little bit of sailing here. So I'm here. Unk. Shiny. Shadowfall tier 3. I think this is the go. If this has accessibility, it looks like it does, brother. Population 4? It's a tier 4 location that has a population of 4. That's wild. Let's go. Let's go. We're finally on the road, metaphorically speaking. Screaming woo. Go away, Jackal. Leave me alone. Stop trying to murder me. I'm finally back in the game. So what I want to do, right? If I can find a place that I like the look of. If I can't smelt stuff straight away, if I can at least get to the bank and ditch that stuff there, I can come back and keep mining and chopping wood and collecting resources. I think this is my goal, right? If I can do enough of that, then I can kind of have a little... I wouldn't mind having like a little trade post, you know, on the end of one of these little islands and call it like Beard's Bait Shack or something silly like that. Just so people who are kind of cruising through, they can go and sell stuff there or whatever. Assuming, of course, I even bother having another location. Because I think the key to enjoying this is to not try to build my own base and just exist in somebody else's. I think that's going to be the go. So that's what I'm hoping for, because I need to get my sailing skill to 50 for the next level. So that's going to be a bit. But I wouldn't mind, like, if I could get the tiniest little island like this, just enough that I could put down my ownership spot, become the largest bait shop in the game. Well, I think, like, not even specifically just bait. I mean, it'd be cool if I had the different types of bait. That'd be hilarious, right? Beard the master baiter of Oz. I mean, true. You're not wrong. You're not. I think you're onto something there. I think you're onto something there. You're onto something. That was random. Dancing triangle. That was random, Darkest. Darkest, are you drunk? You been drinking the rum and cokes again, buddy? You a little bit crazy over there. Okay, so tier 3. Tier 3 is good. Port Comedy. Transclownic Trading Company. See, that could also be cool. See, like an area like this, right? It would take me a while to clear it, but something like this wouldn't be the worst. I think this is owned by somebody though, so I don't know if I can put down my thing. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Darkest. I don't care. I don't care, Darkest. Your sadness brings me joy. Your sadness brings me joy. It's a cool little spot. I could chop most of these trees because that's the thing. I would be able to clear certain things. I don't hate this, right? As a spot that you build a base. This is what I do. I'm going to keep an eye out for these locations. Put your thing down, flip it and reverse it. Whoa. That's a bit wild, bro. That's a bit wild. That's a bit much, don't you think? I think maybe you should just chill it, bro. You should just chill it a wee bit. Okay? You need to calm down, misbehave. You need to calm down, sir. Okay? 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 Alright. Do it, lady. What about some blue behind me? Hey? There you go.
Emotional.
Whoa.
Damn it.
Whoa. He's not wrong.
Hey,
He's not, oh.
come here. Look at me.
Hey,
Look at me.
hey,
What I say?
hey,
No.
hey.
Come here. Look at me. Hey.
Hey.
Look at me. What?
Hey.
No.
Hey. No. Oh, there's a waterfall there? This could be annoying. These are always tedious. Wait. You've built it kind of in there? Okay. We'll go have a look at it, but I don't know if there's going to be a nice point of access. This could be the problem. Hey, Lufers. What's cracking? So what's going on here? That was for you telling me not to call it, not Shadow. Oh. Whoa. Okay. It's fun. Like, I'm kind of just using it to kill a bunch of time while I wait for my main games to kind of sort themselves out. But it's not a terrible game. I just don't know. Depends what you're into, really. Wait, can I access? There's water there. Okay, back to the boat, chat. Back to the boat. Back to the boat and see if we can go around that way. Also, the game seems framey now. Is it just like loading stuff in, or have they done something and cooked it? Star Citizen, which is like painful. Painful. I normally make content for Star Citizen, but I just have not been feeling it lately because like that game is rough in general. It's been rougher than normal, so it's not just kinda air. It's at the moment, like, I'm not a diehard defender of it. I enjoy it, so I'll usually say, look, you know, play it if you enjoy it. If you don't, that's fair. But lately, even I'm just like, I can't with you right now, Star Citizen. I just can't. I can't put up with your nonsense, right? So that's kind of where I'm at. Go up, go up. No. Yep. That and more. Wait, really? Is this what we're going to do? Who? Can I access from the other side? Maybe there's something on the other side. This is annoying. This is annoying. Come on, man. Come on, man. I just want to get to the... I just want to get to the spot. Where do I have to go to get around there? Oof. Okay. Oh, it was 84 years ago. 1% explored, exactly, right? Oh, Lufus, yeah, I know. And I'm still relatively new to Star Citizen in the great scheme of things, right? I've only played it for like 3 and a bit years. I think there's so much spaghetti code going on. Wait, am I taking the long way around this landmass? Like a big stupid? Well, I mean, I don't really have a choice, do I? Oh. I think okay. Well, all right, let's investigate for the sake of investigating, I guess. Female Scrofa. Scrofa these nuts, am I right? I think it's spaghetti code. I think it's core engine issues. I honestly don't know enough about code or like game development to say. So, I mean, could be. All I know is that it's like cooked. And that's a shame because I'm one of those people who's been caught up in the world of Imagine. They got me good with the Imagine Kool-Aid, right? They're like, here, drink this little cup of Imagine Kool-Aid. And I was like, all right. And then went spinning down a tornado. I was like, oh no, I believe. I'm like, oh no, they got me. Someone made a game like this. You know, say how will it be? I mean, maybe, yeah. Imagine Kool-Aid, just huffing the hopium. Oh, yeah. Just buy this ship, right? Yeah. Don't think about the game. Buy new ship. Yeah, you know what'll make you feel better? You know what'll make you feel better? A brand new ship. A brand new ship. Hey, look here. Look here. Look here. You know what'll make everything better? You know, your life's a little bit shit at the moment. You know, your girlfriend's mean to you. Your parents aren't as proud of you as they are of your older brother. You can't get that promotion at work. You know what'll make you feel better? A $300 JPEG. Give us that money, yo. Yeah, look, I mean, yeah. I am definitely one of the peeps. So goddamn right, be right back. Nakoni goes and opens the pledge store and buys a new ship. Just, I need that fix, bro. I need to buy another ship. I need the paints. The wildest thing, Loofers, is, I mean, I don't know if you're a Star Citizen player or you're just kind of aware of it. The one thing I always want to do in games is travel around and buy and sell stuff. And I'm literally doing that at the moment in BitCraft. Not to like a grand scale, right? I can't be like, oh, I'm the greatest merchant in the sea. But I'm sailing around. It's fun. I upgraded my boat from like this dingy little raft that goes real slow. I'm going to these little market stalls that other players have set up, and I'm like buying and selling stuff. And I look, guess how much I paid for this ship? The price of the game, baby. Just leave it uninstalled to yeah. Look, look, I love it. I love the game, or the test, or whatever you want to call it, right? I definitely love the idea of what it could be more, which I think all of us do. They seriously haven't, I mean, maybe I'll be close enough to the, because I need to have this ship close enough to a particular crafting thing to be able to get the materials from it, like automatically, because I can't carry them all one by one. Oh, there's an elevator too. That's so annoying, bro. I mean, I guess it's not really their choice though. They couldn't change. They could have. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Is there, they might have it close enough actually, because I need to get to that, right? If I park real close there and try swimming here. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. Yeah, talking about SC. That, well, that's what that's what I'm doing in this, but yes. Apparently it has combat. I don't think it's really marketed as like a PvP thing. The combat for the most part is like fighting monsters and stuff, but also like it's still early access, so maybe they're gonna add stuff. I'm not so upset about it. I've become a bit of a space dad in Star Citizen, so it doesn't bother me if it doesn't have that, but I don't think it has quite as much. So not really, no. It does seem to be more of like a PvE world conglomerate thing. I dare say they may like add some stuff later on, right? But to put it into context, the game is a lot of this. I've just set it up. I'm like, hey, start working on these materials. Wait, does he have this set up here without a bonfire near the gate there so like jackals can come in? What is this guy doing? If these jackals come in and jack me, then I'm like, you're a dummy. You do a lot of like AFK crafting. This, bro, this alpha jackal is like coming in. Look at him. Brother, there should be at least a bonfire here to stop it from coming in. Brother, man, what do you... It's inching towards me and I don't like it, dude. Sir? Sir. Who's the handbrake that made this place? There's a bonfire there. Is that it? Is that what you've done? Or can they not come in because of the gates or something? Maybe the little lanterns here stop them. I don't know. I'm concerned. I'm a little bit concerned, chat. But yes, you spend a lot of the time doing this, which is why this game is great for like streaming and chatting to people. Because I can go, cool, he's now working on that over there. He's now working on that over there. So we can just chill. We can just chill here and chat, you and me, right? Just sit there. You can see him on the screen there. He's just chilling. No, this isn't mine, Gura. This isn't mine. I've kind of sailed around, so I'm kind of like, I've got a terrible little settlement like down here, which I'm about to abandon, right? I'm about to get rid of it because I've realized that I just want to be a sailing merchant. So I'm trying to find some places in this very like East Indie style island chain where I can kind of like collect materials from tier 3 and like get those skills up and use other people's tier 3 stations and stuff like that. So no, not mine. I'm planning on letting mine run out. It's got like 3 days of supplies left and I'm just going to probably live at the best settlement I find. Unless I find a spot that's like super cool so I can set up like my little spot there, have like a little trading market stall and call like Beard's Bait Shack or something dumb like that. But at the moment, I'm just kind of like trying to get some skills up to get some new little outfits because at the moment I've got the fisherman's gear, which is cool, but it's not really my jam. But I think like mining is one of the, I'm trying to get my mining to level 40 and possibly lumberjack as well. So that's kind of what I'm doing at the moment. So no, not my settlement. Because if it was my settlement, I would have put a bonfire right at the gate where the alpha jackal is just sitting there looking at me all hungrily. I'm like, brother, can you not? I'm a little bit concerned that he's going to come and bust me up. Look, there's not much negative I can say about the game, Loofers, honestly. If you're looking for something to burn a lot of time, very cool. If you have a lot of friends that want to play it, you guys can set up your own little kind of city. If you want to join something else, even if you're a solo player, you can still find something to do. But if you are the kind of person that needs a lot of combat, it might not be for you. Also, because there's been a lot of people in the game chat complaining about it, because it's early access, there will be a wipe of progress. And allegedly that's going to be when it drops, so it might be the end of this year. So if you are the kind of person that doesn't like that, hold out, I suppose. But, I mean, I don't really care about it. Yeah, gotcha. So, but I mean, like, it's the kind of game where I say, look, if you love this kind of stuff, grab it. It's fun as hell. But a friend of mine was like, hey, should I grab it and play with you? And I was like, me personally, I'm the kind of person who'll jump from game to game like every 2 weeks. Anything beyond 2 weeks is a miracle for me. Albion style progression without the PvP. Yeah, hey Grandmaster, how you doing? Worth the money? For me, I say yes. But also, I'm an idiot who has spent hundreds of dollars on JPEGs and Star Citizen. So my personal view of what is worth money is slightly broken because there's something wrong with my brain. So keep that in mind when taking that advice. Right? So just, you know, complete transparency when it comes to like what's worth money. I'm a little bit dumb in the brain, you know? But in terms of like longevity, if you're the kind of like one of my friends says, if I get less than $1 per hour of my time played, it's a win, right? So I paid $43 Australian for this and I've got 150 hours. So I'm currently sitting at 30 cents an hour for my enjoyment and fun. And it's one of those games where if you enjoy watching TV shows or if you like stream or make content or like chatting to people, then yes, because you can, I'm hands off controls, right? And I'm doing this thing, I'm still getting progression, you know, I'm getting materials and things like that. It's great for that. The chat, like the game chat is pretty cool. Here, I'll show you the map too. Check this out. So this is the area I started off in. It's called Waldcross. It's one of 3 main starting areas in my region. And the regions I think are like just different servers. But the map is huge. I've been to a server line. When you get to a server line, it says, do you want to enter it? And you press F to enter, like you're entering a building kind of thing. It's huge, bro. Like if you look, if you played Star Citizen because you wanted exploration, my brother, this is the game for you. This is the game for you. Because it's got exploration in spades. So yes, probably worth the money. Because it gives you an idea of like, hey, this is the world, but you've got your fog of war. Like this is the 1%. Like Misbehave was saying, you've done 1%. This is what I've done, right? Like running around when I start in that area, and then like sailing around, and like people set up their little teleporters. You can like teleport to locations if you've been there, that kind of stuff. So is it PvP like player kill? I don't think so, Gura. Not that I'm aware of. I've been told that there's like people doing tournaments, but I don't know the full breadth of it. So Grandmaster might be able to answer that question. Grandmaster's on Twitch, so their chat will be down the bottom, Gura. Just so you're aware, because I've got the dual chat down the bottom. But I think Grandmaster was saying that they've got like a gladiator arena, but in terms of like, you know, scaled war, I don't believe so. Not currently, at least. Okay. So I got some recipes. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know. Few regions have been hosting dueling tournaments. So how do the mechanics of that work, Grandmaster? In terms of like dueling tournaments? Oh, that's right. You said you right click on someone and you can challenge them to a duel, right? So it's like a consensual like, hey, let's do fisticuffs. And I assume you just get knocked out like when a monster beats you up. Bracketed duels. There you go. Okay, so yeah, not PvP in the sense, Guru, but you can You can like have a bop with someone, but at the moment, no. But like, if that's the kind of thing you want to do, there's some region that like they've set up a gladiators arena for that kind of stuff. Needs good WoW PvP and classes. I mean, maybe, I guess it depends on the vision of the devs, right? Does it have classes? It doesn't have classes because it's not really an RPG in that sense, but it does have professions that you kind of level up, right? So it's got like, you know, carpentry, farming, fishing. So you like your foraging and then crafting skills. And then it's got skills that also have like associated travelers that you like hand in items to them within a certain bracket. That will give you money and experience and level that up. And some of those things, so for example, sailing, to get like a higher tier of boat, I had to get my sailing to level 20, right? But no spells? No. What's in the skills tag? Yeah, just that. So yeah, if Lufas, if you're looking for something that's kind of like an MMORPG, no, it's not really like that. It's like a little fantasy life sim where you can like build a little settlement and build a little shack kind of thing, you know? So yeah, not in that sense, at least. I don't know if my smithing skill's high enough for me to convert this rock into that stuff, but we'll try. Oh, I might be able to. Oh, I can. Heck yeah. So let's eat a fish real quick. Do I have one left? Okay, we'll eat this. Because this will help get my smithing skill up too, which I also need to do. So I'll chat with you guys while I'm doing boring stuff. So I've just eaten some food, and that's getting my stamina back up, which will help with my crafting. Do I have a ring that is good for smithing? Crafting speed might be the highest one. So we'll put that one on. Oh no, the smithing speed was fastest. All right, we'll put that one on. There we go. We'll put that one on. Seems cool, just bought it. I think you'll enjoy it. And craft. Now I'm trying to get my smithing skill up to, you can't see because it's behind my head, but my smithing skill is 37. So I'm trying to get it to 40 because there's a bunch of achievements that unlock these outfits, right? So when I go to like, so let's say we're looking at smithing at the moment, right? Because I'm working on that. So this is the little smithing outfit that I can unlock. And this is just like a skin that goes over whatever armor you're wearing. And disgusting amount of backpack battles. Oh, I mean, if it's a disgusting amount, it must be a game you enjoy though, right? So I need level 40 in smithing, acquire Amerium core or concentrate, acquire molten Marion, acquire Marium ingots. So I would also need tier 3 wood to smelt, which I can get. Oh, I can too. Yeah. Okay, that might be the go. Maybe that's what I can level up here at the moment. Sick. And that's kind of the gist, really. But yeah, a lot of time doing this. So I ripped through like an entire couple of seasons of some TV shows. As you start, don't rush through the tutorials. A lot of foundational important information contained with it. Yeah. I'd say like definitely try to do as much of like the storyline quests as you can, because it'll help with a lot of things. And also one thing I will say is down the bottom you get this thing called traveler tasks, and it's these guys here. And they've got like physical avatars in that starting area. But these are the guys I was telling you about that focus on those 5 or 6 skills and handing in these little things that you craft. So essentially, like as you're leveling stuff up, you'll learn to craft these things. Handing those in to these travelers will get you experience for that particular traveler. And there's like, so Rumba is like he gives, like he's the wagon. So you like wagons and carts and stuff. Svim is the sailing one. Register on Twitch and watch there. Not a problem, Gura. And so you can also get that one there. So that's how you level up your sailing. Oh, actually need to hand in. I don't think I've got that at the moment. Heimlich is for food, which is hilarious. Bricko is for like buildings and stuff. Alessi is like your mount. So you get like a little rideable goat or deer. Bricko's the cart guy. Bricko's the cart guy. Oh, who's Rumba then? What's Rumba do again? Merchanting. Oh, was he like settlement? Is he like building up your own little base and settlement stuff? Can you store the boats or carts? You can, but you cannot store them while they have items in them, Nikoni. So you need to take all the items out, because if you store the boat, all the items fall out. Settlement. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Grandmaster. And then Rampart is like your combat. So the Slayer skill. So you fight like the wolves and stuff like that. So hunting and Slayer are separate. Hunting's just like chasing down herbivores, killing them, taking their meat and pelts and stuff like that. And then Slayer is like fighting the aggressive things. So like wolves and bears and things like that. And then it'll give you access to learn how to use certain weapons and things like that. Yeah. About the building. Yeah, so I was just saying when you so go through as much of the storyline as you can when you first start, because it'll have very useful stuff in terms of kind of like leveling your character up, so to speak, without giving too much away. And don't ignore the travelers. So down in the bottom of your screen, you'll have a tab called Traveler Tasks. It'll get introduced to you at some point through the game, but I kind of glossed over it. But basically the Traveler Tasks, I think it's like twice or 3 times a day, they will have a refresh of their tasks, and they'll have these tasks that you hand in items that you essentially manufacture or loot, and it'll give you money, which you need for a bunch of stuff, and then experience to level them up, because a lot of these guys will help you with certain things. So as an example, Brico here, this fellow, he will allow you to get bigger carts and wagons to carry a lot of your materials that you'll be harvesting as you're trying to up those skills. Every 4 hours, there you go. Every 4 hours. Yeah. Because, yeah, I got to the 3rd day of playing and then realized there were travelers tasks, and I was like, yo, what's this? And I'd lost out on a bunch of stuff that I could have been doing. I was like, oh, man, I was just making random crap and throwing it away. Because I'm a big dummy. Ultimately, I'd recommend doing all of them, because all of them will help with a bunch of things. Swim is great, especially if you want to travel a lot, because sailing, and Alessi is like your mount, so you get like a little goat or a little deer and things like that. Ultimately, if you can, do as many of them simultaneously as you can, because they'll all kind of help with certain things, especially cooking. Like, you wouldn't think, but you'll start getting so many things. You're like, oh, I want to cook this. And you're like, oh, I can't. I don't have high enough skill to cook it. So I'd say for a good chunk of time, do them as much as you can across the board. Like, don't stress if you can't get it. It's not the end of the world. It just, you know, unless you're a min-max player, then stress it, right? But as you kind of go through and start doing their tasks and doing stuff, you'll start to get a feel of what you prefer. Hey, Gura. I've heard that it is Gia, but I don't know. I haven't played Albion, but I have had people liken it to that, so maybe? But I can't say 100%. But it does seem to be a sentiment, as well as some people saying elements of old school RuneScape. Hey, Vigmunda. So it's Albion without PvP? There you go. I mean, Loofers, if you no life it, probably. You probably could if you no life it, but you will get to a point where there's some things that will require like 3 or 4 tiers of refining to make that item. So again, like, don't stress too much, right? Don't stress too much. It's not one of those things where they're like, haha, you missed out on it, your game's ruined. Because there's no, like, imperative to do the things. Hey, thank you for the follow, Gio. Feel free to subscribe on YouTube as well if you haven't already, Gura. No pressure. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, Flamespike, how you doing? Or it did? Awesome. My alerts and things for my stream, for whatever reason, aren't working properly. So there's a lot of things that go by without popping up. So I apologize if something has happened and I haven't, like, paid attention to it. It's not that I'm ignoring. It's that I guess all the different things I've tried to add to my stream have broken stuff. Not really. I wouldn't describe this game as starting out really fast, Loopers. You know? I mean, in the greater scheme of things, yes. I'm level... I've been playing for 150 hours, but a lot of that was just, like, sitting here watching my dude craft stuff while I was watching TV shows. I'm still mentally new to it, because I don't pay attention to a lot of stuff, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm still a noob If that answers your question. I'm still a noob at the game because I never played in the early access. I just picked it up when they did the kind of the most recent early access. But I'm enjoying it. Like, it's a great little time waster, and I don't mean that in like a dismissive way, if that makes sense. Like, it's nice to have something you can just kind of like, you can have playing while still doing something else. I'm in region 6, Flame Spike. That's what everyone in the chat says. I'm in region 6. Because it's based on like a number pad apparently. So region 6. You know what? I've been playing games for so long that don't have a lot of grind, so I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm a Star Citizen main. However you want to say it, really. Which has like 0 progression and like 0 grind, really, and like there's no use of the resources and blah 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 and all that jazz, you know. So it's nice to have that finally. And I'm not huge on PvP. Like, I can live without PvP, but I love an online game with a lot of people, so it works for me. I'm a nomad, Flamespike. Like, I've got my own settlement, but I've got to the point where I'm like, oh, this is a lot of work. And I've always liked traveling around, buying and selling stuff in games, which I can do in this, right? I can go visit people's little marketplaces. So I've got 3 days left until the supplies run out at my settlement. I'm just going to let it crumble, essentially, or I'm going to like pack up the totem and put it down somewhere else. Hey, CG, thank you for the follow. Definitely going to be something. Yeah, exactly. Having multiple monitors for this, great. Also great for like streaming and talking to chat. Super cool. Is second monitor game? Yeah. Have I been at Lost Territory? I have, Flame Spike. I have. It was either yesterday or the day before. I basically was kind of like sailing up, trying to get my sailing skill up. So I've done a little bit. I haven't covered the whole area because it's a big territory. But I have been there. I don't know if it was Outlaws territory or somewhere else, but I found somewhere that was like next to the water that had tier 3, my brain has stopped, crafting stations. And I was like, I've got to remember this place. And I did not remember it. You might have seen ya? Quite possibly, yeah. I will generally, if I'm sailing past and I see people there, I will generally write in like the local chat waves. So if you see someone sailing by and the word waves pops up, that's probably me. Like that's my element of social. I'm like, waves. You know, I'm just like sailing by like. So I'm trying to get my sailing skill up to 50 now. Although I'm literally here crafting stuff. But I want to get my my smithing and mining skill. Tier 3 crafting stuff. Yeah. You can right click on settlement on the map and see what tier of stations I have. Can you? What? Well, that would have been super useful. But also, I am intrigued by this area because it gives me a very like West Indies feel. Because like I like Skull and Bones, right? So like I saw this area and I'm like, yo, that's kind of the area I want to sail around. But I will still explore a bunch. Right click. Get the hell out of town. That's it. So that's the claim. But I guess it also depends on like, yo, Brimhaven. Wait, is Brimhaven the one where it was like weirdly elevated and I couldn't get to it? Oh, I love how laggy the game gets when you zoom in on stuff. I feel like that is the one that was like weirdly... Am I being attacked by something? I don't like this at all, bro. Did my brother... Did my game just... I think I clicked on the map and he started walking and he got attacked by an alpha. And now I'm locked in map mode. Let's go ahead and Alt F4 the game. And we'll I'd say that's what I did. I'll always do that. Like I'll be doing something, I'll look at the map and I'll click on the map and he'll start walking. I'm like, that's not what I wanted to do at all. It's probably when I left clicked in that location, he started trying to walk there. And then I would have been, I dare say, eaten by a jackal. Yeah, fair loofers. I don't know if they plan on doing the PvP stuff. Maybe. But yeah. I mean, you support the game you want to play, right? That was the first time I've ever seen the game do that. It was super weird. Hopefully it doesn't lock me into that permanently. Right on the water? Okay. Oh yeah, he totally did walk out the gate. Okay. Because someone didn't put a bloody bonfire there. Who doesn't put a bonfire at their gate? Whoever this guy is. Okay, gotcha. Let's continue with this one. I gotta stop clicking on the map. I gotta stop clicking on the map, chat. Bit of a goober, aren't I? Hey? Bit of a goober. I do love the, like, based on how far you are from, like, where the camera's at, it'll change what game sound you hear, right? Crazy. Crazy. Wild. Very cool, though. Upgrading stations again, Flamespike? Oh, okay. Well, I'll definitely visit again because I'm enjoying the sailing side of things. Get that sailing skill up. So what's the next boat? The Clipper, right? Oh, I have to like talk to the swim to look at that anyway. That's level 50 and 10,000 gold. I'm so far from that. I'm so very far from that. But I assume that there is a swim here. Actually, let's have a look at these. This is what I like too. While you're doing that, you can look at stuff. Traveler task. I want to have a look at... Okay, swim, first of all. Rough cloth tarp. I guess it's 1,000 XP though. That's kind of good. And the wooden thing. I'd probably have to transport back to base to do these. Which is not the end of the world. If this guy's got a... Oh, there's a market thing there too. Clipper's 80 away for everyone right now. Yeah, it feels like... I'm assuming that like once you hit that, it's just like a solid grind, which is why I'm trying to do the sailing XP as frequently as possible. So what I might do after I knock this material down, I might take it back to my home location, but I'll pack up my boat and teleport home. Oh no, you're all good, loopers. And get these knocked out. So get an Ocean Crest Marlin, get Rough Cloth Tarp, just to get the experience, right? Because we've got to roll over in 50 minutes. I need to get as much XP for sailing as possible. Heimlich. Yep, plain roasted fish. I got a bunch of that back home. I might even have plain mashed bulbs. So I might do Heimlich as well. Bricko. Nah, Bricko I'm not going to put my time into at the moment. Alessi. Again, not really put my time into. Rampart. Chitin. I haven't gotten Chitin yet. Jackal Fur 10 though. And Hardened Shell. So these things, I haven't encountered these crabs yet that are in the desert region apparently. I'm not yet at that point. But we'll suss that out. We'll suss that out at a later date. But yeah, Svim is the one that I need to focus on. So simple timber. I got wood around my base. That's cool. Rough cloth tarp. Sure. And Ocean Crest Marlin. Absolutely. We'll go sailing and do that. So we'll get that sorted. So we'll see how much longer we got. We're almost done with the Amerium ore, which is fine. That being said too, because I think I can work on this at tier 2 locations, right? I can take this ore back. I've got... No. I can't work on the wood. That's the problem. That's the problem. I don't have... Yeah. Okay. So here's what I've got to do. Are there tier 3 trees here? That's a tier 4 tree. That's not going to help me. Tier 3s are only the downed ones, right? Is it only the downed ones? I think it is. Oh, really? Huh. Only the downed. Very peculiar. Okay, well, what we might do then, we'll still load that gear up on my person. Let's go down to the boat. We'll load this into my inventory. We'll go here and we will recall the boat. We'll teleport home. Bye, Darkest. Darkest Desert region. So peace in region 7 and 9. Ah, interesting. Okay. And then we will... So I was at Shadow Falls T3. Do I have to go to the teleport thing to remember to have been to it? I think I do, don't I? Let's run to it just in case. I don't want to suddenly find that I can't transport back here. I don't know if I need to click on it per se, but I'm going to click on it per se. Okay, beautiful. Oh, we can just click teleport home because I have not yet changed it. Boo! Yes. Teleport back. Let's go. Not recognizing your scroll wheel. That's odd. Very odd. Please let me have at least... There we go. Beautiful. Marvelous. Okay. Sweet. I even have one of the marlin to give to him. I don't even need to travel for it. Beautiful. The other thing was the wooden box. So I think I have... No, I don't have enough lumber. Okay. Is my wagon here or have I... We'll grab at that. Get this wooden box sorted. Beautiful. Approved cart. You know what? No. I'm just going to go chop it down. Let's go chop it down. I could pull it from my inventory, but I'm going to go chop it down because I had a bunch of these trees. We're going to chop it down. We're going to get the materials ourselves. Won't take too long. Let's eat some food. What have I got? Common fish and bulbs. Beautiful. Get that stamina up. And do the chop, chop, chop. Do the chop, chop, chop. There we go. Got an Amerium axe. I just bought some, like, tier 3. I got an axe, pickaxe, and the hammer in the tier 3. And I think I'll, even though I should be saving up to get the, what's it called? The boat upgrade. I think having these tools will help me a little bit sooner. Because a lot of these things require me to get certain materials. I'm like, I don't want to do that right now. So I'll just buy it. I'm always talking about how I want to be part of the economy. But I think everyone, when they want to be part of the economy, they just want to sell things. I'm going to be part of the economy that buys things. That's what I'll do. I'll be the change that I want to see in the world, right? I think this is just for tannin, right? That's all it's really good for. That's all it's good for. Ooh, my leg's dying. Oh. I was like sitting on my leg slightly and my leg started falling asleep. Don't do that, chat. Don't let your leg fall asleep. You might lose it. It might fall off. And you'll be like, where'd my leg go? You never get it back. That's how it works. No Uber Eats. I don't want McDonald's. I'm full. I've already eaten. Get out of here with your trying to trick me with your fries. I used to think the fries were delicious and now I'm just like, I don't enjoy them anymore. There's just too much oil in them. So I'm playing your laptop. V4 Volt isn't responding? That is super weird. Huh. That's just on the main PC, is it? Bizarre. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so we'll have to grab another tree after this one, because this one I've clearly been chopping before. Where is another tier 2 tree? There's some out there. Okay. Might have to fight a jackal as well. Might have to fight a wee jackal. That's okay. We'll get there in the end. All right. Get back on the wagon. Head on over to this tree. We're gonna chop it down. And turn it into a box. You can track resources through the compendium. What does that actually look like? I need to. Tree. Nope. Not a thing apparently. Birch. Should be clicking on resources. Ah, the resources. This is why. This is why, chat. Track. Oh, and it does a little marker? Yay! That's actually sick. That's actually sick. That's actually sick. Wouldn't it be funny if there was like a bonus? They're like, oh, you get an increase of speed if you use the thing. And you're like, I should be doing that all along. Do I have a ring for chopping down trees? I do. Wish I had one ring to rule them all. It took off 0.05 seconds off my chopping time. We need all the time we can get, chat. We need all the time we can get. It's important. We've only got time. That's all we've got. What am I doing this for? To make a box. Okay. You need to have found the harvested ones before you can track them? Okay. I think I heard someone say that. I say heard. I read someone say that in the chat down there. So it was something that I was vaguely aware of. Can I not process tier 3 tree materials on a tier 2 forestry station? Because I tried to, and it was stopping me. And I don't know if it was something I was doing wrong. Isn't that a rickshaw? Technically. Technically. Although I think it might be like a regional thing. So rickshaw might be a regional term for it. Whereas it would just count as like a buggy or a cart, you know? No, you need the higher tier stations? Okay, so I do need a higher tier station. All right. So what he's saying is I need to go find somewhere that has the tier 3 trees as well as the tier 3 logging station just to get the wood. Oh, then I would have to do the same thing with the smelting as well. Okay, so I need to take it all across the ocean again anyway. Okay. They're planning on having rickshaws in the game in the future? Are they? Oh. Very cool. Would be cool. Yeah, like my base is like on the line between two different empires or settlements or whatever they're called. It feels a shame to like put all this to waste, but I wish it was closer to the water. In hindsight, with like what I want to do now, so I'm just gonna let it crumble. I did the same thing in Dune, like I let my base crumble, and it's like very liberating. It's very liberating just to let it crumble into the ground. Highly recommend doing it at some point in your life, guys. Just let it all fall apart. I don't want any of this. I'm gonna dump it on the ground. Throw it in the river. We'll just chop away. Let it do its thing. You know, just live our life. Relax. Good times. Great rock. BitCraft Online. You know, that's what I think at least. I mean, Le Royaume de France. Oh, damn. That's like... Isn't that like region 2 or something? I swear I saw that somewhere. Rome de France. Where did I see that? I could have sworn. Then I saw that. Maybe not. You can, but like what I've got at the moment, this is as far as you can zoom out. Just gotta make sure I don't click on anything. Oh, okay. So Royaume de France. And I guess it depends on, yeah. And it depends on which area you started off at. So you would have started off at Brimreach, Hollowstead, or Glomspire. Where am I? I am... So I'm in region 6. So if you break the map down into like the keyboard, like the numbers on the keypad. So you'd be what, region 7, I guess? You might be region 7. I'm in region 6. Yeah. Yeah, I'm centerline east. Yeah. No, you're all good, Lufus. You're all good. How wild though, right? That you can start off so far away, but still be like, oh yeah, I can totally go visit them. It'll just be a little bit of travel, but you can do it. It can be done. It can definitely be done. All right. Do I have one that is for... I don't think I do. Unless the one I'm wearing is good for... what's the word again? Carpentry. There we go, carpentry. Okay, beautiful. Heck yeah, Loofers. Welcome to the game. Welcome to BitCraft Online. I hope it brings you as much joy as it has brought me. And I assume that your region's going to be the same as mine, where everyone's super helpful. At least I hope it is. Because everyone in my region has been super chill. And we haven't had too many people that are like wild or toxic. I think, honestly, I think the lack of PvP is what keeps the toxic population real low. If I'm being completely honest. Region 8. There you go. My math is just... Oh, that makes sense. Yep, I'm looking at my keypad now. I'm just bad with directions, bro. I'm just bad with directions, right? It's just the way I am. It's just the way I am. Yeah, yeah. Like Star Citizen chat is pretty vile at times. Like, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. But yeah, enjoy it, you know? It's good fun. It is good fun. So I'm going to need, if I can find a saw, I think a saw. If I find a saw in the Amerium, that'll be the next one I want to grab. What are the traveler's tasks? Were there for Svim? The canvas. The canvas. I don't know if I have enough materials to make canvas. I might. Seems like you can't move. Shouldn't be, no. Doesn't appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, it could be, yeah. It could be an error as well. I've not encountered it, thankfully, so I couldn't say definitively. I don't know if there's a... I think people were just logging in and out, honestly. Yeah, just logging in and out, sadly. Seems to be the current fix. I don't think there's an unstuck button, as it were. That, we got 33 minutes, and the other one was for Heimlich. And that was just for stuff that I had already. Yeah, the plain mush bulbs and the plain roasted ocean fish, which I should have a bunch of those stored actually. And mushrooms if I really cared enough to go looking. For 1,000 points, maybe. 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 Got a lot of bait for the tier 3 stuff though. That's a lot of bait, man. That's a lot of bait. Let's put the rings down the bottom shelf here. There we go. Perfect. And the crossbow. I should store the crossbow. I'm so far from being able to use a crossbow anyway. Easy the resource tracker. True. Grandmaster Owl knows what's up. Are you sponsored by the resource tracker, Grandmaster Owl? Because you're plugging that product a lot. I'm just saying, you might have to put a hashtag ad before every time you say use the resource tracker. If it's a paid sponsorship, you have to hashtag ad. Grandmaster's like, have you considered using the resource tracker? I don't know if you've heard, but there's this little thing called the resource tracker. Hi, I'm Grandmaster Owl. Have you used your resource tracker today? Grandmaster loves them a resource tracker. It's their favorite. But like, I met my wife with the resource tracker. I've been happily married for 25 years because of my resource tracker. I will probably forget to use the resource tracker. Because I've got a smooth brain. A smooth brain. It is the smoothest brain. I love the clouds in this game, man. They're beautiful. I'm really easing my own frustration in discovering it early. It's like, I just want other people to know. I don't want other people to suffer like I suffered. Look at that. Look at that skybox just floating by. That gorgeous thing just cruising on by. It's gorgeous. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dang cool. Yes, sir. Move my cursor out of the way. Oh, I better turn the resource tracker off. Let me turn on the mushroom tracker. There you go. Look at that. Some mushrooms over there. Wait, only over there? Is that all? Damn. Not many mushrooms. Not many mushrooms, bro. Crazy. That's crazy. I'm still like blown away by like the work they put into the fact that like the audio, and you get like to a certain height and you can hear the wind too. The track's closest to you. Oh, like the audio. That's such a cool thing, man. Like, why did my smithing skill just go up a bit? What was that about? Did you see that? See the smithing skill just popped? I like 26 points in smithing. I'm like, how? That was crazy. Unless it was like a visual bug. I was like, damn. That was cool. That was very cool. That alpha jack was just out there causing trouble. But he can't get into my base because I've got a bonfire at the gate. I'm not like old mate that just like left his whole base unprotected. I even got like have these little bonfires here when I was like mining stuff to keep me safe. Because I was considering expanding my base. And now I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care anymore. The work that's required for me to upgrade my stuff to tier 3, I'm just like, I don't care, bro. Building bases has never been my favorite part of games. Like collecting resources. Love that. Love it. I like finding new stuff. I love the exploration side of it. Super cool. I love the fact that I've got a little boat you know? It's kind of cool that it's going to take me a while to get to the next level of watercraft. Because otherwise I'd probably get bored of it if it happened too quickly, you know? But I want it. I still want it. I'm pretty keen for it. Can I see a picture of it? Can I see a picture of it? Carpentry level 39. Boys. Boys. Collection. No. Structures. Resources. Creatures. Cargo. Items. Clipper. No. Damn it. Gotta go now. Happy stream. Not a problem, Gia. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. Thank you for following as well. And I hope you have an awesome day, evening, or night, depending on what time it is in whatever part of the world you're in. Have a good one. Stay beardy. And I'll catch you next time, champ. How's my sawing going? It's going to take a while. It's going to take a little while. She's going to take a while, chat. Don't you worry. We're getting there. We're getting there, okay? It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, man. Now that Darkster's gone to bed, let's talk some smack about Darkest Shadow. Darkest Shadow is a stinky, stinky boy. He doesn't brush his teeth before he goes to bed. Did you know that, chat? He refuses. Every time he's going to bed, I'm like, hey, brush your teeth. He's like, no, I want gingivitis. So he's got a stinky mouth. It's a stinky mouth that smells like a swamp. So the next time that you guys see Darkest Shadow in chat, call him Stank Mouth. STANKMOUF. Hashtag Stank Mouth. Call him that. Can you do that for me, Misbehave? Can you call him Stank Mouth? Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Stank Mouth. Yeah, Loofers. Loofers knows what's up. I mean, who doesn't brush their teeth? Who doesn't brush their dang teeth? I feel like Darkest is one of those people where his mum made him brush his teeth all the time. And the moment he moved out, he was like, I'm never brushing my teeth again. I'm an adult. You can't tell me what to do. I'm never brushing my teeth ever again. When he opens his mouth, it's like one of those cartoon British people. They're like rotten stuff everywhere. Like a Komodo dragon. You know, the Komodo dragons have like so much bacteria in their saliva. Or like they bite you, you get like mad infections. You die. Like that. Like a Komodo dragon. Stank Mouth. I'm gonna make a meme. Call him Stank Mouth. Rotten teeth cartoon character. Let's go. I don't have to do with it. Green exhale lines? Yes. Exactly. Exactly. 100%. I found a cartoon image. It's perfect. It's perfect. Save as sticker. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now I need to find a sick background. What's a good background I can use? Ugh, my laptop being stupid. Forgot I need to buy a larger SSD. Yeah. Yeah, you need a bigger SSD, man. Need a new, faster SSD for almost all the games these days, right? Almost all of them. Do I even have any cool images in my gallery that I can just like slap this sticker over? Let's go this one. We're going to go save this as a copy. Put a sticker over it. Stickers. Going to add a new one. Do Stank Mouth. Next. Done. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 74 gigabyte to recover Windows and standard window apps? Sheesh. Yeah. I gotta go through and do like the anti-bloat thing. I was watching Moodhard had this guide for like getting rid of bloat where I'm like, I need to do that. De-bloat for Windows. Let me do more than one. Fine, just do one then. Outrageous. Technology does seem to be against you. Are you John Connor, loofers? And the technology's just like, we need to stop him at all costs. Stop him at all costs. Skynet's like, get rid of him. Get rid of him. He's John Connor. All right, let's go hand this in to Svim. Hello, Svim. I want to be the best. Traveler's tasks. Collect. I love how every cache window I have just opens up. I'm like, can you not right now, please? Thank you. Okay, and I need to do... Okay, we'll put this wood away. Beautiful. Do I have... It was tier 1 fabric though, wasn't it? This is what's going to do me in. I don't think I have... I don't think I've got tier 1 fabric. I might have enough wisp weave filament and rough... Okay, so I can probably make it, but I feel like I had a bunch of it that I collected. Did I not dump them somewhere? Oh, did you? Okay, a bunch there. Can we just make a bunch of fabric, I guess? But I feel like I had oodles of it. Skynet seems to have killed your family? Oh, damn. Do you ask what the dog's name was? And they were like, Woofy. Oh dear, I'm sorry for your loss. Skynet's out to get you. Okay. How much can I make? 9? But I need 10. What's the thing keeping me down? It's this one here. Wait, no. It's 5 per roughweed filament. Okay, we need more filament. Didn't I have a bunch somewhere? I swear there was like oodles of it in here. Oodles of noodles. Yeah, look at this. Get out of here with your nonsense. Stop lying to me, game. Stop lying to me, brother. Crazy. 18. That's still going to put me out by 2 for the next run, but that's okay. Wait, do I have a ring for tailoring? I probably do. Equip. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. I've just got like rings on a chain, like keys. Pull it up and like look through my rings. Although I don't have tier 2 for a lot of them. I've only got 2 tier 2 rings. The rest are tier 1s, which is still good. 4.2 is better than nothing, but 5 is better than 4.2. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Basic maths. Yeah. Quick maths, one might say. I'm going to very quickly go to the bathroom, chat. Chair's going to keep you company. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And I'm back. You guys didn't start a rebellion or anything, did you? Okay, good. Damn, we're not even halfway through. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, I need to get a ring that gives me a much faster speed then, apparently. I need even more tailoring speed. Even more. I have to do some traveling. Do some traveling. Captain Stankmouth. Captain Stankmouth. Send that to darkness and be like, brush your teeth. Brush teeth. Stank mouth. Crazy. Where are we at? 14. Okay. I heard the ding dong. 18. Okay. We're good. That's what we're working on now. Then we'll have that roll over. We can do that next one as well. But then we got to go exploring and find trees. And a location that's worth transporting. True. Okay. Okay, but we can kind of, yeah. So we can kind of collect a bunch of those resources and then find a spot. Maybe that's what I do. Like maybe yeah. I can use the next 3 days to kind of do that. Collect some resources, find a spot that I want to kind of settle down at. Craft that. And then we'll be able to kind of move stuff across. Oh, did mushrooms just randomly grow there? What'd you find out, Flame Spike? What'd you find out? You're trying to recruit me. You're trying to recruit me to the Outlaws with a Z. I see what's going on. It's a recruitment drive. Okay. I keep clicking on my bank, but I need to talk to Swim. Hello. Get out of my way. There we go. Beautiful. Where are we at? 26. Oh, takes forever. Takes forever, chat. Put that away. Put that away. Oh, not enough space. Let's get rid of the one simple log. Taking up some space, you know? There's probably a bunch of stuff in here that I don't need to keep. But whatevers. If you let your settlement go, it won't just disappear. Someone else can come take it over and kick you off the land and take all your stuff. Yeah, I'm going to move it all before then. Before then. Well, I don't know if I'll move all my stuff. But I'm gonna find a spot to settle down, as it were. So I'll wear this one just for funsies. Food. Let's eat some of this. Oh, that's right. I need to take some fish to Heimlich real quick. So I got, take 10. What was the other thing he needed? It was the mushrooms that I was considering, right? Not Svim, Heimlich. The plain mashed bulbs. Plain mashed bulbs. I think I got a bunch of the, oh wait, no, I must have turned it into food. I might not have any more plain mashed bulbs. I got 8. But I keep clicking on stuff. But I do have, I'm pretty sure I was growing a bunch of them. Yup. Yes, sir. Do I have... What's this one do? This one is leatherworking, farming speed. Equip. Break it down. Yeah, I will have found somewhere to live before that ends, Flame Spike. I don't know if I'll take a bunch of stuff, pick it up and store it. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave the settlement beacon. I'm gonna take that with me in case I want to find a spot. But like this will probably degenerate, right? Unless you can store. You can't store these things though, can you? You can only break them down and move them. Because I don't think you even get materials back from them if you destroy them, do you? But I think if I can find... I also need to find a settlement that has like a nice layout that I like. Otherwise, I'll get angry that I've moved there. You know? But that's why I'm sailing around that kind of islandy place off to the west of me. This area. I like the look of this. I might not like it in the end, but I'm intrigued by this spot here. You know? Solumbrous. Port Comedy. I need to sail to Port Comedy and suss that out. Because if Port Comedy is bangers, that'll be it. Because it's funny, right? It's good. That's a good laugh. That's a good laugh. Just an easy joke to keep in, right? Check what tier it is. Could be super worth it. True. I'm not going to click on it right now because I'll probably start walking there and interrupt what I'm doing. And then the game will break again. But yes, I will. I will indeed check it. Sadler's leader said he's looking for a few people to build cities in his territory, assuming they don't try to take over the territory. Yeah, I don't think I'm really looking to build a place. I think I just want to travel around to different locations. I'll definitely come visit though. I'll definitely come visit again. But I just want to find a spot that's kind of not piratey, but like in terms of like the look, you know? I like the island chain look of it at the moment because I'm going to do a lot of sailing. I think sailing's going to be like my main thing, but I do need to keep access to a lot of stuff because I'm going to need materials that eventually I can't get a hold of, I think, for the most part, unless I can keep the skill kind of there to build those basic structures to upgrade it. I'm going to need it eventually. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I think setting down roots of my own, like I built this place from scratch. I didn't move materials here. I just plopped this stupid thing down and then went, oh, I'm like ages from the water, and I regretted it afterwards and all this jazz, and I couldn't move it like I could in Dune. And I built all these things from scratch by like collecting materials from here like a big idiot. Before I even had a raft, mind you. I just had a cart. Or an improved car, I should say. Yeah, fair. Yeah, there you go. I mean, they'd be welcome to it, honestly. But I think what I'll do is if I find a place I like and I've got some like key materials in my storage here that I want, and then after that I'll, because I'm assuming I can pick the bank up, right? Because the bank was the deed. Or can I not pick up the bank? Not that it matters, honestly. I can always like set that stuff up again later. And if I do have something, it'll literally be just so I can build like a little dock looking thing. Banks are currently indestructible. Okay, fair. Well then it'll be a hermit crab shell that someone else can take, I guess, if they want. And they'd be more than welcome to it. Because I got my... That's what I need to do, actually. Before I leave, I need to collect them. Hey, thanks for the follow, Loofers. I need to collect the materials I need to buy an upgraded storage. That's what I need to do. Okay, so let's run over here and cook some more mashed bulbs. I think I've still got time. I only need 2 at the moment, actually. Let's not spend too much time on it. Just so I can get my 10 mashed bulbs. Ah, damn. Sorry, bro. It's a bit laggy, yeah. It's a big world, so it kind of makes sense that it would struggle a little bit. Oh, I don't have enough room for that kind of stuff. Okay. I'll take that, and I'll put that there. No, not enough room for that. Okay. Guess I can kind of put it in here for the... No, I don't want to put it in there for the meantime. What about this one? Some stuff in there? Sure. I probably burn through most... Oh, that's... I'm not even wearing my leathers anymore, bro. I'm going to give that away. Give that away. Okay, cool. Let's go sail to Heimlich real quick and hand that over. How many minutes we got? We got 8 minutes. I could probably get enough mushrooms to do 10, right? I reckon I could. Yeah. Let's give it a crack real quick. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's really old. The original Macintosh. The original one. Let's do a dial-up sounds. Takes floppy disks. Run, 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 run. Well, there you go. Might be a factor. Might be a factor. Not quite as old as I suggested, but I mean, close. Close-ish. Where's my mushrooms? Oh, I need a lot more than that. Well, never mind. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong thing. You're a dumb. You're a dumb beard. Where is it? There it is. Oh, it's only 4? Brother. Brother! More mushrooms there? Okay. Hopefully I make it to Heimlich in time. It'd be embarrassing if I missed it. I should be okay. Claim. You need 10, bro. Get these mushrooms, then find some more. That should be enough. 2 batches. 2 batches should do it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Where's the next mushroom? Where's the next mushroom within render distance? Using the tracking thing. Where you at? Where did that mushroom at? 12. Right there. Oh, thank goodness. Could have been a disaster, chat. Stuck again? Definitely something about PC? Damn, I'm sorry, dude. Well, I mean, you're still within the 2-hour marks. You could refund the game and just be like, my machine can't play it. Soz. Seems like a reasonable thing to say. Be like, I can't play this. It is too powerful for my machine. Just get a larger SSD for your laptop. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just delete the folder that's called Windows 32-bit. You'd be right. I did that once with a really old PC and I didn't know about it. I was a kid. I was making room for games on DOS and I broke the machine. Broke the computer. My neighbors had to come over and reinstall Windows for me. And I learned the hard way. Don't go deleting stuff. I was like 11, man. I was 11, I think. It weren't my fault. It wasn't my fault, man. 11 or 12 or something like that. Yeah. This doesn't look important. What's this folder do? Stops me from installing MechWarrior 2 is what it does. Or Jagged Alliance. I can't remember what game it was. There was something. I was like, I need space. Because obviously a very old machine. MechWarrior 2, yeah, bro. When you used to have to boot games up through DOS. The old days, the old ways. Whee! Sir. Oh, is the game being laggy as hell? Uh-oh. No! Oh, it's being super lag. Cringe! Come on, servers. Be good. Be good. Didn't you guys do a server maintenance for exactly this reason so the Beard of Oz could play the game perfectly? What are you even doing? What are you guys even doing? Both amazing games? Pretty darn good, I tell you what. Pretty darn good. Bit of nostalgia there for you, eh? Need to turn off this stupid compendium tracking thing, eh? Eh? Get out of here with the mushrooms. Where are they? Oh, do it later. We don't have the time. We've got to get to Heimlich real quick. Got to get to Heimlich and hand in some stuff. Okay? This guy's getting his little settlement set up. It's getting there. Here's a flashback for you. No! I don't want flashbacks. I don't want to be reminded of how old I am. How dare you? Who do you think you are, Louvers? Why would you do this to me? Make me crash out. The audacity. All systems nominal. Get No. Collect. 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 Oh, get my cooking skills up, bruh. And 400 hex coins. I'm rich. Oh, let's see if anyone's sold anything. I think I put like a ring here for 100 gold, but I have a feeling no one wants it, which is fair. They've probably got their own and they've made. Orders. Sell. Yeah, my diamond ring's still here. Let's edit it and do it for 50. Because why not? Sweet. Is anyone selling anything cool here? It's gotten a bit more, but still nothing in the tier 3. So not really good for me. Okay. All right. These guys have a teleporter? They do. They do have a teleporter. So I'm going to teleport to... Where do I want to teleport? Somewhere that has tier 3 trees and a tier 3 logging. Do these guys have tier 3 lumber? Let's have a look. Where is your... Where is your logging thing, mate? Tier 3. Okay, so you guys do. You guys do. So if I could find a down tree here. Okay. Follow this cool little footpath. Oh, wait, I can literally use the compendium. Tier 3 tree. No, that's the berry bush. Or does that not count? Because it's like a downed tree, right? Or is this in terms of like when it was found? Maybe it doesn't count. Oh, fallen grove tree. There we go. Track. No. Nothing close by. Okay. Tier 1 tree. I mean, there is a fallen tree near my base. So I guess I could just go back that way, right? Oh, someone's got like a little house here too. Kyobo Midnight. Okay. Oh. Check it. There's this thing that I wanted to... Heck yeah. Jim Bob, let's go. Some jackals here too. New land discovered. Da-da-da-da. Hey. Was it lagging out again? Oh, because I left it back at base? Woof. Okay. Guess we'll have to recover it then. Ooh. Awkward turtle, chat. Awkward turtle. Awkward turtle. All right, chat. We are reaching the 2-hour mark, and I'm trying to keep these streams to less than 2 hours, or on the 2-hour mark, purely for the YouTube side of things. So I will start wrapping up the stream. So if there's anybody hanging out in chat that hasn't taken this golden opportunity to hit follow and subscribe on Twitch and YouTube respectively, feel free to do that. No pressure. If you have already, you're awesome and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I should be able to summon this cart now. And we'll start wrapping the stream up. This might be the last stream for the week. I normally do Mondays and Wednesdays. If there is another one, I'll usually let people know in the Discord, !Discord, to add yourself to that if you'd like to join. No pressure, again. I'm not your mum. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. But we'll begin the slow wind up to let you guys know that if you want to leave, you can, because I'll be ending the stream soon. And I want to thank you again for hanging out. You guys are a bit of all right. You guys are pretty cool. You seem pretty chill. Even you, Loofers, with your super old machine from 1997. Who knows? Maybe Star Citizen will work one of these days and I'll be able to play some Star Citizen again. Who knows? Who knows? Well, I appreciate that, Lufus. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out, Nikoni. It's always good to see you and your gorgeous beard there. So, as always, chat, be good to each other. Stay beardy. And I will catch you guys next time. Oh, bye!